Hello, Brent Farley from Baltimore. It's May 30th, 2010. This video pertains to potential solutions to some of the problems that they're having with the oil spill. This was something that I designed 25 days ago or more. It's a tarp, flexible tarp, that's meant to go down and go over top of the leak. What I'm coming to the table with here is this has a flexible bottom. It's weighted. So when it comes down and goes to the ocean, it will contort to any shape, any lumps or obstacles that surround the leak itself. And at that point in time, it will be a tight fit around the bottom. If they so desire, the top leak it failed as of yesterday. This concept, because it's going to fit along the bottom of the ocean, whatever shape it may be in, will fit tight like a gasket. Now, if they wanted, you can actually fill this chamber up itself with the concrete, all in one lump sum of a hard substance, the concrete itself. Then, or I should say, once this can be placed over the unit, you can draw the oil out through the top. Just put your hose right to the top, and this will draw it out. This can easily be navigated to the unit, to the leak, with lines from the boats all the way down to aim it where you want it to go. Once this fits over top of the leak, it should surround it in a very, very, very organized way. This is one of the concepts I'd like to present here. Another thing I'd like to show is, here's a drawing of that, if you guys can see it. The same thing. It's just going to go down and really, like I say, it's going to surround the bottom in a very, very organized way. Make it very, very tight. And then you can either fill it with concrete and or suck the oil up. Here's another concept. I'm hoping somebody out there will hear. I'm trying to get this to important people. I have a lot of effort into it. I hope someday to be able to show my paper trail of all the effort I have into this. This is the concept. As you can see, really what I'm coming to the table with is, here's your boat, here's your rollers. This is all sponge-like material. Right here. One big sponge. Now, here it is completed. When you take this idea, and this is the back of the boat here, this unit hangs off the back of the boat. This is a continuous flow of a sponge. Right there. This will go around and round. Sorry about that. Around and round, like you're seeing here. Like you're seeing here. Goes down into the water and back up. When it's saturated with oil, it'll be saturated. Then it goes through these rollers. When it goes through these rollers, it'll get compressed, as you hopefully can understand and see here. Once it goes through these rollers, it squeezes out the oil into this box, and then right here, the oil can be taken onto a barge. Very, very simply. It'll squeeze it, bring the oil out. The water's is the most refined liquid, so the oil should really want to stick into the sponge-like material. This runs continuously down, gathers the oil, some water naturally, but when it comes through these rollers and gets squeezed right here, this is the oil right here, and that should come out that tube in a very, very, very organized way. Now this would hang off the back of a boat, and it runs continually. And it should be, according to what I'm seeing off of TV, this seems to be the best design that I'm seeing as of here today, May 30th. I'm hoping to have somebody very important that's involved with trying to stop this concept, this horrific problem, communicate with me. I would very, very, very much appreciate it. I'm hoping that somebody can look at this and agree that this continually running sponge that squeezes the oil out in a very, very efficient way is going to be a major part of this cleanup. I also am trying to suggest to people to go to their local shorelines, and you can go to the hardware store and paint shops, Home Depot, and buy rolls of polyurethane plastic. Then, hopefully, enough people were to hear this. You go to your local shoreline where accessible. Now you have a couple hundred people all rolling out the plastic when it comes together, overlap it, 10 stake it to the ground, roll the plastic out into the water with some rocks and bricks to hold it down. Now, when the oil washes ashore, there'll be zero penetration. Zero. Now the oil can be retrieved with a shop vac, and there will be no long-term permanent damage. It's very, very simple, common sense approach. Simply cover the beach in plastic that exists in the stores off the shelf as I speak. Now when you look to the right, when you look to the left, you'll see what looks like an oversized quilt blanket, which really is a very, very efficient protective coating, and it will stop all the penetration of the oils. I'm trying to have this concept, these ideas be heard. I would appreciate if anybody seeing this video could possibly send it around, send it out. I hope someday to be able to show and share the times and the dates and the peoples that I have tried diligently to communicate with. And above all, that would mean BP Oil. The fact that 30 days ago I suggested to them, please just cover the beaches with plastic. Now, as of today, they're out there cleaning it up shovelful by shovelful, which to me is very, very ineffective. So I'm asking anybody that sees this, please, and I repeat, please, show this to somebody that's important, because I know my continuing running sponge should be examined. I know for sure that beaches should get covered in plastic. There's no doubt about it. It's a simple solution. No one will ever convince me that it will not be effective. And then again, to encapsulate the leak itself, I think that it would be easily done to go down, completely enclose the leak itself, and either bring the oil up to the top and or pour a large quantity of solid concrete, not mud, not junk, not golf balls, but put a very, very organized amount of concrete in this chamber itself, and that I believe will be effective. So I'm asking for anybody's help that may see this, and I repeat, I'm asking for anybody's help. Thank you, Brent Farley from Baltimore, Maryland. My email address is brent2908@comcast.net. And again, I do hope to be able to show somebody of my detailed information of all the people that I have really, really tried hard to communicate with. Thank you, and I do hope so much that the right people see and hear about these suggestions. Thank you again.